All right, you guys, I'm back. I'm at the hour of Venus. Venus is currently in Aries. The moon is in Virgo, and we are on Jupiter's day. All right. So Jupiter is currently in Taurus. All right, and we're going to be speaking about the conjunction that's going to happen with Jupiter and with Uranus. All right. I know that this happens on Saturday, but I want to get this reading out because I feel like it's very significant to the energy that we're feeling right now. Okay. I did put a presentation together, so I'll read it out with you guys real quick before I get into the spread. We're going to go over Sabian symbols, and I'm going to talk a little bit about the energy of the sun stepping into Taurus as well. Okay. So this Saturday, April 20th, Jupiter will conjunct Uranus. All right. So this is like one of the most powerful days here in 2024 because these are two like big planets, right? They're not just like normal planets that are the closest ones to Earth. So that would be like Venus, Mercury, Mars. Okay. This transit hasn't happened since back in 1941. So this is like a once in an 84-year aspect. The last time that Uranus was in Taurus was from 1935 to 1942. Uranus's last Taurus transit, it coincided with the Great Depression and World War II, an age of dramatic scarcity and unprecedented power, which uprooted Taurian themes in science, culture, and diplomacy. All right. The way that I read energy is looking into synchronistic signs through time frames, planetary hours, the meaning of each planet, and how it may coincide with the energy of focus. So I'm going to be also utilizing the Sabian symbols at whatever degree is of focus. Okay. So the fun facts about this conjunction, it occurs at 10:28 p.m. All right. So again, if I'm looking at the number schemes and all the synchronicities that I look at, 10:28, 10, and then 2 and 8 is 10. So 10:10. All right. That could be of significance. October 10th could be significant. I don't know if that's significant for this transit, but that's definitely in Libra season. Okay. Libra. Okay, spirit goes yes. Let me take a look because I know there's a solar eclipse that happens in Libra. All right, in October. All right, so that one actually happens on October 2nd. On October 10th is the first quarter moon in Capricorn. Okay, we can speak about that energy in just a bit. Let me write that down so I don't forget. All right, so 10:10. First quarter moon in Capricorn. All right. Now let's jump back. All right. So this occurs on Saturday, which is Saturn's day. All right. Saturn is currently in Pisces. It's going to be occurring at the planetary hour of Jupiter. All right. So big deal on Jupiter's energy. It's all about expansion, being adventurous. You know what I mean? Like the wisdom and knowledge about things. So we're going to look a little bit more into that in just a second. All right. It occurs at 21 degrees, 49 minutes, and 49 seconds to be exact. Okay. So when we read the Sabian symbol for this one, we're going to be looking at 22 degrees of Taurus. All right. Whereas the sun that day, we're also going to be looking at, now that the sun is moving into Taurus, we're going to be looking at the sun at 2 degrees for the Sabian symbol. All right, so 222, very significant. All right, so 2 degrees of the sun in Taurus as well. All right. What else do we have here? All right, so I do refer to all my synchronicities to tarot. All right, which helps me tap into like planetary energy and stuff like that. I noticed that 21 degrees, it's given the energy of obviously the 21st major arcana card, which is the world card. All right, the world card is associated with Saturn's energy. All right, and it is also associated with all of the fixed signs. All right, so that's including Taurus. It represents the completion of a cycle and the energy coming full circle. So represented by the bull. And if I show you, let me just look for it real quick, what the world card looks like. Taurus is actually on the bottom of the world card. All right, and here it is. No, that's the Wheel of Fortune, but I'm going to speak about that one as well. It's on there at the bottom. So if you think about the first fixed sign when it comes to the astrological year, it's Taurus, right? So this is a big deal. Hold on, here it is. All right, so here's Taurus on the world card right at the bottom. It's represented by the bull. All right. What did I want to say about that? All right, so represented by the bull on the bottom left of the card, it shows a new cycle beginning, all right, with the very first fixed modality, and that's Taurus. All right, so when I see the number 1010 side by side, not only do I think of a completion, right, like something coming full circle, I also think about the Wheel of Fortune card, which Taurus is on this one as well. All right, so I believe we have Aquarius, Taurus is up here. We've got Leo down here as the lion, so this would be Taurus down on the bottom corner again. All right. Something, I don't know why, it's giving me like 10, 11. Because if you like split the 21 up and you take 10 away, obviously it leaves you with 11. All right. So the 10th major arcana is the Wheel of Fortune. The 11th major arcana is Justice. All right. I don't know why that's significant, but I just said that Libra season was going to be significant here, right? All right. All right. When I see the numbers 10, 10 side by side, not only do I think of completion, I see the energy of the 10th major arcana, the Wheel of Fortune, also associated with all fixed signs, but this specific card is ruled by Jupiter. So that's the star of this conjunction happening with Uranus. All right. So time is of the essence is what I would say as it collides with Uranus, the planet of time. All right. Time and change. All right, so in astrology, Saturn, which I mentioned, is going to be, what did I say about Saturn again? Oh, it happens on Saturday, all right, Saturday. So Saturn, as I mentioned, is the ruler of the Capricorn's zodiac sign. It is obviously in Pisces at this time, but Saturn rules over the 10th house. Capricorn is an earth sign, all right? We're speaking about Taurus being an earth sign, all right? So it represents the 10th house pertaining to duty, perseverance, accomplishments, teaching through patience and inner authority. Jupiter, as I mentioned, is the ruler to Sagittarius, zodiac sign, and co-ruled to Pisces. All right. So although Saturn is not in the conjunction, Saturn day being very significant. All right. As we have Jupiter that is part of the conjunction and also rules over Pisces. Okay. Jupiter is to Venus. Let me see. What am I saying here? Jupiter is to Venus, an amazing. Oh, Jupiter is to Venus, an amazing transit that brings in good luck, fortune, abundance, prosperity, wisdom, knowledge, and a chance to expand creatively. So Jupiter being in Taurus, that's what I'm trying to get at there. All right. So Venus, obviously the ruler of Taurus, is of significance. All right. So Jupiter ruling over the 9th and the 12th houses. If you have Taurus anywhere associated in those houses, then that could be heavy on the energy of spirituality. All right. So Taurus is the symbol of the stubborn bull ruled by Venus. Taurus loves the luxurious things in life and is not afraid of putting in long hours and effort to really get what they want, represented by the 2nd house pertaining to finances, resources, possessions, and what is to be of value. Thriving with feminine power and desire is of significance to the energy. Okay. Whether you're masculine or feminine, it doesn't matter. All right. So going a little bit deeper into the conjunction, the moon will be at 29 degrees of Virgo, which we are in the moon in Virgo now. All right. Also included in the group of earth elements. So we spoke about Saturn and how it's associated to the Capricorn energy being earth. Taurus being the star of it all, right? Earth energy. And then the moon being in Virgo, all 3 earth signs are associated in the energy. All right. So although associated with mutable modalities, Virgo, right? We're speaking about the moon and how it should bring in the energy of the emotional adaptability to the clash of this conjunction. So being grounded this weekend, really focused in on the energy of nature. All right. Possibly just wanting to stay in and do some cleaning and being a little bit organized and utilizing your time in that way. Or you could be spending time reading a book, doing some sort of research. Utilize the energy that way rather than fighting. It's kind of what I'm getting. All right. Virgo is the ruler of the 6th house, so pertaining to daily routines, being of service, and the focus of your health as well. So striving for equilibrium when it comes to the mind, the body, and the soul. All right. Now I'm going to step into the energy of the Sabian symbols. Let me just pull this up. Okay. So we're going to look first at the energy of 22 degrees in Taurus, where the actual conjunction is going to happen. I'll pull up the energy of the sun in Taurus at 2 degrees. And then we're going to look at the energy of the moon in Virgo. the one? All right, so Taurus at 22 degrees. Reading signs. All right, nature will always produce some symbolic expression of the currently important message for those who can read the signs, reading the mysterious symbols in nature. So by contrast to books, there are sometimes signs. These arise out of larger life rhythms and are more indicative of the greater picture, the cultural vibration as contrasted to the individual. So we are better advised to seek guidance from the signs all around us than simply consulting our own wisdom. So you may be smart as shit, right? But spirit wants you to step out into nature, all right? They want you to embody the energy of, obviously, what? The stars, the wind. It's giving me like the sun, like tapping into the energy of putting your feet down on the ground, all right? Walk through some sand, touch the grass, go sit upon a tree, get nature involved here. I feel that's what it's saying. Like Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn happening on Saturn's day it's a big deal, all right? This one specifically, it's a white dove flying over troubled waters. So this is saying the mind is shaped and strengthened through guidance. So let you be guided through the energy of synchronicity. All right. I'm going to read down what this is saying here. It says, in Sufism, the white dove is symbolic of Holy Spirit. There is a part of us deep and abiding that resonates with this image. If it says, it is this part of us that can be identified as the guide. If we find an external version of this feeling, then we are directed towards a person for instruction. Otherwise, we are drawn to stimulate this sense of perfection on a deeper, more personal inner level that through situations, people, and ideas. So those people that you're associating with, those people that you are around, you're literally getting their energy. So if you are around the wrong group of people, if you are not doing the right things, if you are seeing people that are utilizing the energy of escape rather than focusing in on the wisdom that's gained through the mother nature, right? I feel like you're going to feel out of element here, all right, to even enjoy this transit. It's a huge transit, okay? So two contradictory core beliefs exist within the minds of people. Some see danger and scarcity, fear predators, and expect trouble. Others trust that there is always a way out, a choice to rise above it all and enjoy. On a very practical level, these positive attitude is safer, in fact safe, and yet some of us need to be guided towards this belief. So again, being around spiritual people doesn't necessarily have to be around people that go to church. Okay, I'm just making that very clear. Someone that has their head on their shoulders, somebody that knows that embodying just a simple day, reading a book, going and taking a walk, play with your pet, something, I don't know, enjoying great food, like having fun, dancing to music. It doesn't necessarily have to be where you're with a group of people that want to go have drinks or let's go to a winery and let's go crack it all up. Like, no, I mean, I get it. You know what I mean? Like, you want to have fun, but have fun in a good way. All right. So it says the default condition in life, freely given and ever available, is the understanding of the wisdom. We would actually have to do work and creatively insist on pessimism in order to attract bad luck. In other words, relaxing is a very positive life strategy. So just relax. Just relax. Take a blanket to a park. Go enjoy the sun. All right. If it's raining where you are, don't be afraid to step outside. Let the rain hit you. It's good. It's great energy. I'm telling you. The other day I walked outside. I was like, I took my sweater off. Let this rain hit me because I want to feel it. Like, okay. So white dove over troubled waters. Even this conjunction is meant to bring in like an explosion of energy. It's how you utilize it. All right. We're speaking about wisdom and knowledge. Grab a book. Go tap in with nature is what I'm telling you guys. All right. So that's where the conjunction happens. Read the signs, look for the synchronicities. All right, express yourself through the energy of nature is what I feel. Let's look at the sun at 2 degrees. Interesting. Ready for this? All right, so the Sabian symbol for Taurus at 2 degrees is an electrical storm. Okay, I don't know what the weather's like with y'all. Listen, I know I might be good reading tarot and doing the whole Sabian symbol thing and the whole astrology. I'm not a damn reporter for weather, okay? Look it up. I don't know what this is, but be careful for storm. I'm kind of getting like overload of mental, okay? Hold on. Epiphany of light, the powerful cosmic element of existence that can transform human consciousness. the epiphany of light. All right, it says, it can be devastating shock to be exposed to cosmic energies within the construction of the earth plane, since the power of the true spiritual knowledge simply cannot be fully assimilated into individual consciousness. Yet there is hope of opening up to these higher forces to some significant degree, and thereby experiencing the revelation of vast possibilities for the expression of our spiritual aspect within a physical context. All right, let me go down. So this is part of a transformation for you. Again, I feel that right now, everyone, if you are on a spiritual journey, or if you're being called to go on a spiritual journey, the energy is going to be very intense, number one. All right. Hold on. It says, only if we accept inner transformation will we transform outer situations. Thank you. Perfect example. You have to be able to accept it from within, and you have to start by focusing in on yourself, your mind, your body, as well as your spirit. This is your overall health, how you're eating, how you're taking care of your sleeping patterns. All right. This is your exercise, the whole thing. All right. Keeps you balanced within your mind state, within your heart. All right. And overall, the transformation that you have with spirit. Okay. It says here, a person is potentially as awesome as a thunderstorm, but most are too timid even to express unique options or opinions. Sorry. This timidity is not a natural state, whereas passion equivalent to a thunderstorm is. So find something that you're passionate about, whether it be spirituality, anything that helps you relieve stress. Literally, that's what you need to look for. Utilize nature somehow, some way. All right. It says life throws up crises again and again. We can fear them or grasp them. Some people have learned to identify stormy life situations as special and welcome opportunities to stimulate them to rise to the challenges. By embracing these crises as opportunities, we awaken inner forces that enable us to cope and also actually make us powerful. No challenge ever comes with which we cannot answer fully and to our best advantage, and belief in this empowers us very deeply. It is an aspect of faith. All right, so you may not know what your path looks like, but you have to trust and have faith that you're being guided. That's the whole point. Look for the synchronistic signs in nature. Look for numbers, look for symbols, listen to the sounds of the birds. Listen to everything that's happening around you. If someone walks up to you and is acting nice to you, that's a person that you want to get that same energy from. If someone comes up to you and wants to, hey, you want to have a drink? I don't fucking think so. Back up, right? Like that type of shit. All right, moving on, because I can't read that whole damn paragraph right there. I'm just over it. All right, let's look at the moon in Virgo energy. All right, so the Sabian symbol for this one, it says a false call, unheard, inattention to immediate service. Virgo is what? Sixth house energy is where you're meant to be of surface, where you're supposed to be focusing on your health, daily routines, right? Even pets. All right. So it says penetrative concentration of attention. Having journeyed far and wide to find the gate to the secret garden, we must strike boldly and not be distracted by anything in any realm. Be careful if you are in the spiritual world already this weekend, because I feel like negative energy is already out. I literally stepped out of my house today and this car was going super damn fast and then just saw me step out the door and stopped and was like, I'm lost. I don't got nothing to do with that, motherfucker. We in 2024. You better go find a GPS, type in where you're trying to go, and get the fuck up out my face. Like, I don't think so. I don't know who you are. Don't talk to me. Like, that's how I'm coming. You know what I mean? So it says rejecting the false through unusual power of concentration. Remain concentrated, because people are going to try to distract you right now. All right. Neptune is in Pisces. It's Saturn's energy and Neptune and Mars. All right. These energies are not comfortable there. Neptune is. So anything regarding illusions and coming up with false stories and trying to like get you off path, I feel like, you know what I mean? Very subconsciously stuck. We don't want that. We want to be grounded. We want to be in reality. We want to be an earth element. Okay. We're in earth. So it says a crucial step for the seeker to take is the grasping of personal self-confidence. This is indistinguishable from faith and is completed by the process of assumption. Faith in oneself is required in order to trust the inner voice of truth and exclude all else from the mind. A distracted mind cannot break through to new levels of being as it is drawn and torn by the illusions of the world. I'm telling you guys, stay grounded this weekend, all right? So if you feel like, it's so funny because the depiction here is a guy reading a book sitting next to a phone and it says a false call unheard. You might even start hearing some shit that's not really in reality. Don't let nobody come fooling your ass. If you feel better staying stuck at home, listen, cook, all right? Go fix your garden up. I don't know, do something grounding, all right? Listen to music, dance, you know what I mean? We're speaking about root chakra energy right now. Go have sex. Literally, go have sex. Go have sex with your partner. I don't give a shit. Go do something, I don't know. It says, totally intent upon completing an immediate task, a man is deaf to any allurement. He's not even paying attention to what's happening around him because he's so still focused on one thing. All right, trying to remain safe, I feel. But again, you want to tap into nature. You want to embody this energy. It's going to be good. All right. Let's see. It says, we all make mistakes, but life really doesn't allow us to consistently apply witless indiscretion. There are so many false calls. Just turn on the television and we have to tune them out by focusing attention on the immediacy of the matter at hand. The stability is our safeguard. The news sometimes can be so fucking over exaggerating. Like, I don't even watch the news. All right, I don't. It says, it is the nature of things that we be seduced into inappropriate service by the deceiving tongues of liars and rogues. I'm telling you, and therefore it is our normal responsibility to recognize and avoid the dead end path. In business, this idea is expressed as a caveat emptor, whatever the fuck that is. So buyer beware. Don't go buying shit yet. No electronics, nothing. Mercury's still retrograde. I don't give a shit what nobody say about Mercury. Oh, it ain't real. Oh, I don't care. I bet you that phone get fucked up ASAP. I bet you go buy a damn, I don't know, Keurig machine that bitch break down on you. All right, whatever. The ability is not vouchsafed to the foolish. Don't be foolish, okay? Extending this idea, each of us, that's so crazy. Spirit says, stop, Jazz. Don't be foolish. What's the Fool card in the damn tarot? It's the Fool card is Uranus's energy. It represents Aquarius. It represents Aries for me. All right, don't be foolish. The conjunction right now is asking you, utilize your time, Uranus's energy, in Earth, I feel. All right. We'll get to the whole tarot thing. Let's see what the message is there. I'm not even going to go into it. All right, it says, extending this idea, each one of us has to create a place in life among like-minded souls and heart-connected friends. If we are duped into false fellowship, this will never happen. So opening yourself to come together with, I feel, a community of people that you resonate with rather than staying away from people. You have to be able to step out and do something with people that you love, enjoy being around, you know what I mean? You'll understand or you'll feel if they resonate with you. All right. Let's see here. All right, we're going to leave that at that. Happiness itself, in other words, fulfillment and exceptional self-gratification depends upon integrity and is its prize. All right. So, penetrative concentration of attention. Rejecting the false through unusual power of concentration. Don't let nobody take you off your path. That's what I got to say about that. All right, let's put these cards back in. I got to do some shuffling here. Let's get into the tarot. I'm going to roll the Astro dice. All right, guys, I'm going to pull my spreads for you, all right? I got my Astro cards out here. I got my Wisdom Tarot out here, or Wisdom Oracle. I got my Moonology, and I got my Everyday Witch Tarot deck. I'm also going to possibly clarify with this deck. Let me just get this one all shuffled up because I haven't shuffled. I did pre-shuffle the other one. Woo! All right, I'm ready for it. Uranus is my ruling planet. All right, I'm an Aquarius, you guys, if you didn't know. I have Pluto in my sign. All right, Jupiter rules over, where's my Jupiter? Jupiter actually rules over my 11th house. I'm an Aquarius. All right, so Sag sits in my 11th house and Pisces is my second. All right, so this has a lot to do with like my values. And because I have Saturn, which is my other ruling planet, sitting in Pisces right now, has a lot to do with my values to spirituality. All right, when it sits in my second house. Just me as an example, all right? So if I'm talking to an Aquarius, this can be for whoever. but just using me as an example on how this may be affecting me this weekend. Taurus sits in my 4th house, all right? So this has a lot to do with my home environment, all right? One good shuffle here and then I'll start. All right. Let me get started with Astro. What do we need to know here? What do we need to know? I got Sag down at the bottom of the deck. Debilitated discomfort. To who? Oh, Aquarius in the 12th. Obviously, this is going to be a Sun, Moon, Rising Pisces because I got Neptune here. All right, so Neptune in Pisces is in its domicile energy. All right, so we're definitely speaking about the whole illusion versus reality thing. All right, Aquarius being in the 12th house. The 12th house is the house of the unknown, the subconscious, the unknown realms. All right, so unexplainable things happening, but Aquarius is smart enough to figure that shit out. All right. Let's keep going. Pisces to Gemini. So if this is for Sun, Moon, Rising Pisces energy, this is going to be happening in the 5th house, right? No, 6th house. Hold on, guys. Pisces to Gemini, 4th house. 3rd. All right. So Pisces, your 3rd house of communication. That's interesting. Be careful while traveling this weekend. If I'm speaking to a Pisces, be careful with traveling this weekend. All right, because I'm getting that. Like unexplainable car crashes, stupid shit like that. Like, I don't know. All right. See, and the only reason I say that is because Uranus is the planet of chaos as well. It does rule over change as well. All right, so we got Venus here. Debilitated, which is discomfort. Venus, beloved. All right, so Venus is in Aries. All right. So I feel like if you utilize the energy creatively, it'll be a good thing. You know what I mean? Because Jupiter is obviously wants to be creative as well when associated with Pisces. All right. Utilizing the energy of the imagination. Expressing the energy of love, possibly. All right. I feel like it more so has to do with the energy of your home environment, your roots, your foundation. I'm kind of getting like just tapping base and doing things that pertains to like your ancestors, things like that. Kind of getting that. But when I see the root, I'm thinking of the root chakra. All right, I'm thinking about being grounded. That's how I feel with that energy. And then we got Pallas Athena. I'm telling you, something about the concentration of your mindset. Even though you want to be grounded, it's a crucial time for you to really like start getting together your thoughts, that type of thing. Because Uranus it rules Aquarius, it's air. All right. Down at the bottom of the deck is dignified strength. So not only do we have debilitated, but we have dignified, which is the weakness and the strength. All right. I got Chiron under that heel. Venus and Chiron are in Aries. Interesting enough, Venus is going to conjunct Mercury tomorrow, which if we're speaking about a Sun, Moon, Rising Pisces, Mercury is the ruler to the 3rd house technically, right? Interesting. All right, let's focus on one thing. Let's focus on the spread, not so much on Pisces energy. That was just an example of what Spirit is trying to say. It's like, be careful of the illusions versus the reality when this transit happens on the weekend. All right, Saturday specifically. Let's tune into the energy of the Wisdom Oracle. All right, so what's this whole debilitation energy or debilitated energy with discomfort? Oh, okay. All that glitters. You see what I'm saying? It's like a mask put over shit. It says, wearing a mask to disguise its true nature, a need to see beyond the superficial, chasing after everything sparkly, being mercurial, all right? And then it says trying to be something that you're not. So it's going to be discomforted if you are trying to put yourself into situations where you know you don't even fucking fit in. Everything that glitters is not gold. That's the message there. So don't be fooled again. All right? Interesting enough, the number 14 is on this card. That's the temperance energy in the major arcana, which is Jupiter's energy. All right? So Jupiter makes everything seem bigger than what it is. It's expansive. It's like massive. Like the energy can be feeling that way. Someone over exaggerating something. That's what I'm trying to say. All right. So let's look at the Venus card. Interesting enough, I said it happens at 21 degrees. Here's the 21st card. In this deck specifically, we were speaking about the World card and how something was coming full circle and starting again with the very first fixed sign in the zodiac, which is Taurus. All right. So big deal because Venus rules over Taurus. All right. I gave you guys this whole example earlier. Let's just keep going. Interesting enough, I'm seeing Venus in Cancer here. All right, because the 4th house and the Imam Koli is Cancer's energy. If you think about that energy, it is the beginning, the birth of something new. I can pull it up real quick just to show you guys. Venus in Cancer, I know what I'm talking about. Hold on. Venus in Cancer, the birth of something new. There it is, right there. Okay. Venus wants love. Cancer wants nurturing and attachment. Nurturing is what? Very grounded energies. All right. Let's continue on. Let's get one on Venus. What I say? The birth of something new. New life. All right. So a breath of fresh air. What did I say? Go fucking take a walk in nature. Don't play. Birth of new ideas, life renewing itself, and having growth and opportunities. So that's what Jupiter is all about as well. All right, growth and opportunity. Let's see. Imam Koli, the root. I'm getting the root chakra because it rules over all of the earth elements, and that's Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, which we spoke about already. Round and round. Here we go. The spiral quality of events when a lesson isn't quite integrated. Challenges needing to be broken so that you can revisit a pattern from a different perspective. All right. Round and round. So things that you've been used to, things that have been going round and round within your family dynamic. All right. When it comes to how you're meant to be grounded, I'm kind of getting like, what you've been learning throughout all of these years. We said this is an 84-year aspect that's happening right now. All right, until it comes back around to Taurus again. So we're looking at 1941 all the way back to 1935 to 1942, where it was the last time it was in Uranus. I mean, Uranus was in Taurus. All right. Jupiter takes, I think, a year and a half to go through every sign. All right. But this specific conjunction, it doesn't happen every now and then. No, it never happens. It's a long ass time, like once in a lifetime transit. That's what I'm trying to say. All right. So anything that you've learned previously from your ancestors and having to revisit that specific thing from a different perspective could be of significance here. When I see root, I'm being called to pull the root chakra. What deck is it? This one. Let me read this shit out to you guys. Oh no, I didn't. Yes, I did. Oh well. All right, let me see. Here it goes. All right, so the base chakra, which is the root chakra, the color is red. The sound is lam. The element is earth. The gland is the adrenal, and the key words is I have. So be and show gratitude for what you already have. Be grateful for that. You know what I mean? It says, known as the base or root chakra, this energy center is stimulated or situated at the base of the spine and is most closely related to all of your earthly issues, such as survival, the physical body, issues with money, sustenance, safety, and shelter. Didn't I just say Taurus is what? Your finances. All right, so be careful. To balance the chakra, practicing yoga can be extremely beneficial. Dancing or light physical exercise will also help keep the energy flowing and harmonious. Honoring your body and taking care of it on the outside will bring you well-being on the inside. It works both ways. I'm telling you guys, go take a walk, take a walk and get into nature. Something about Pallas Athena. Pallas Athena is in Sagittarius right now. All right. So the way that we think is very expansive as well. Pallas Athena is wisdom and knowledge. Jupiter is what? Wisdom and knowledge. Hear me out. All right. What is this? What does Spirit want us to let us know here? I feel that's the strength. Boom. Thinker. What I say? All right. So calculated action, being analytical and logical. Master healer, bringing in abundance, strategy, focus, and wisdom. All right. So that's what we have out of this deck. Down at the bottom of the deck is being at your best with poised. It says confidence, being ready, your knowledge, bringing something to light. You know what to do and your skills are sharp. All right. Thank you, Spirit. I know. It's like, don't be cocky, bitch. Let's do Moonology real quick. Let's see what transits could be of significance. I did mention that first quarter moon in Capricorn energy. I'm going to pull that card out of this deck and I'll read it to you guys real quick if it doesn't come out. All right. So we're speaking about all that glitters over here. Everything that glitters is not gold. The energy of discomfort. All right. Anything we need to know. This, by the way, is the manifestation Moonology deck. So this goes deep into like not only just the new moon cycles, but the first, the last quarter moon and the full moon cycles. All right. So the first quarter moon in Gemini, speaking your world into being. All right. This is kind of giving me utilizing the energy of Mercury to manifest right now because Mercury is in Aries. Aries is the very first zodiac sign of the astrological wheel. It is having to do with self. So the way that you present yourself out to other people right now, the way that you communicate out to other people, the way that you're sharing your ideas with other people, you have to speak that into being first before you can correlate and make, your tribe come together, as they would say. All right, so let's look at Venus with new life. This is giving me the birth of something new. All right, as we spoke about the number 21 being the energy of the world card and the Fool being the new beginning. All right, just don't be a fool and let people throw you off track. This is a new you that you're birthing. Okay, full moon in Capricorn, taking a reality check. Fun fact, this year the 111 portal, January 11th, happened with the new moon in Capricorn, which this year, very like out of the ordinary, we have two full moons in Capricorn. One happening on June 21st and the other on July 21st, both in Cancer season. So let me look at something real quick. Cancer season begins on, of course I'm all the way the hell up there. That's Gemini season. So Cancer season starts on June 21st. The full moon in Capricorn happens on June 21st. Sun steps into Cancer on June 20th. June 21st is the full moon in Capricorn. All right. So on June 29th, we have Saturn going retrograde. All right. Which is currently in Pisces. All right. Having to do with the energy of the subconscious. So again, I'm just kind of getting like, don't let people fool you. Don't be stupid. Like really be structured, disciplined, authoritative, focused on your responsibilities, especially around this time. All right, because the full moon in Capricorn is you needing to take a reality check. It's telling you that. All right. Stepping into birthing a new you. What do you want to bring to manifestation is kind of what I'm getting. Capricorn's energy goes the long haul. You know what I mean? Very focused, very disciplined, like very accomplished, and doesn't stop until they get what they need to get. It's the GOAT, the greatest of all time, right? All right. So we got Neptune going retrograde on the 2nd. We are already, by the way, in pre-shadow of these two energies, both in Pisces. March 23rd was the pre-shadow beginning for, I think it was Saturn, and then Neptune has started on March 11th. All right, so things that we're experiencing right now will get even more tense once they go retrograde, because then there's going to be a review of what we already learned, how to deal with the energies. In between two full moons in Capricorn. I'm just letting you guys know. Keep on. All right, what else we got going on here? Ooh. So we got the new moon in Cancer, obviously the birth of something new. Okay. Now, when the new moon in Cancer happens, or even when we step into Cancer season, we're officially in summer solstice energy. Okay, let me pull that up for you guys. I'm sharing everything right here in this reading. All right. Summer solstice. Let me look it up. Where the hell are you? Give me a second, guys, because this book got so much information in it. It might be in the back. Transit, cusp, retrograde. Here we go. All right, so solstices, they speak about focus, transition, and amplification. The solstice happens twice a year when the sun reaches its highest point or its lowest point relative to the celestial equator. In Latin, solstice translates to sun and stands still, with the sun appearing to halt in the sky as it makes its descendant in the shortest day of the year, winter solstice, or the ascent in the longest day of the year, summer solstice, is the heavenly skies. So imagine, you've got the sun all day on highlighting your new beginning. Take a fucking reality check. Come out of the energy of the illusions, all right, with Saturn and Neptune being in retrograde, and step into what it is that you really want to manifest right now, all right? It says here, solstices are significant because they represent the Earth's relationship to the sun and the sun's ability to shape seasons and give life to the planet. Look at how the sun affects you. Really feel its ability to give you energy and help you nurture your life's force. I'm telling you, you gotta be like very grounded, all right? Whether Cancer, yes, it is, you know, a water sign. It has to do with the emotional state. Also can be where you can become very, very fucking intuitive because it's Cancer's energy. It's the moon, right? It's ruled by the moon. All right, so that new moon in Cancer, July 5th, could be of significance. We were speaking about Pallas. Pallas is going to go retrograde from Sagittarius, where we're strategizing and utilizing wisdom and how to focus. It's going to move into Scorpio. It's going to retrograde into Scorpio. I believe that happens sometime, probably in like May. But June 9th, it's going to go direct, and it's going to go direct in Scorpio at that time. Scorpio rules over the 8th house. 8th house is tapping into deep emotional feelings. We'll be in Cancer season, so you'll have Pallas. You'll have Pallas and Scorpio, the new moon in Cancer energy happening there. We're going to be in cardinal energy because it looks like the first quarter moon is going to be in Libra, right? Cancer's a cardinal sign. All right, what else is weird happening? Oh, gosh. All right, so here we have July 20th, Mars steps into Gemini. I don't know if you guys remember how we came out of, was it 2023? No, how we stepped into 2023. We were in Mars and Gemini. At the end of the year, it was so funny because Mars, we entered 2024 with Mars in Sagittarius. Gemini opposes Sagittarius' energy. All right, so if we're speaking about how Pallas was in Sagittarius and how the energy now of Mars, which is drive, action, desire, right, can even speak about like energies of battle. Being in Gemini, this has to do with what? Communication. It has to do with things online. Gemini is what? 3rd house energy, transportation. So just be careful, all right? I'm telling you guys. And then there's the full moon in Capricorn happening on the 21st. All right, I'm just kind of giving you guys a little bit of what we can be seeing now. Everything that we've learned from the past. How can we integrate that energy and change the cycle? It needs to be broken already. Like, Capricorn's energy is where we are dealing with the government, rule following, having to do with like large organizations and institutions. All right, we want freedom at this time. If we're speaking about us stepping fully into the age of Aquarius, Pluto will destruct and rebuild with Aquarius's energy. Very intelligent, utilizing the energy of the mind. All right, we need to look at things and how we were growing up from our roots and how things are moving now to this generation. All right, let's move forward. Let's pull a moonology on this energy. What's happening here? Whew. I get so deep into these readings. Where am I at? 44 minutes. Yeah, I gotta wrap this up. I'm gonna pull tarot on this though. All right, so first quarter moon in Sagittarius, believe in your good luck. Technically, yes, that happens in Virgo season. So when the sun hits Virgo, that's going to be August 22nd. All right. We'll have Vesta moving into Virgo. Virgo is all about the Virgin Mary. Could also involve spirituality as well. All right. Vesta is the asteroid of spirituality and also has to do with like the inner spark of home and being of comfort and all that protection energy. All right, Sirius, which is all about parenting and nurturing and agriculture, will meet with going direct in Capricorn. Capricorn is really structured again. All right, so Sirius having to do with like the foods that we eat, our health, our diet, that type of thing, right? Parenting, nurturing each other, even yourselves, right? Like that type of energy. And I'm seeing by the time we come out of like this whole full moon in Capricorn energy, where this is more so cardinal, will then be in mutable energy. Mutable energy is more easygoing, adaptable, flexible, versatile with the energies that's happening around all the massive changes. All right. So as we're talking about Jupiter that's going to conjunct Uranus here in Taurus, Uranus will go retrograde on September 1st in Virgo season, while Pluto will retrograde into Capricorn. This is going to be heavy, guys. It's going to be deep. The rest of this year is going to be deep as shit up until Pluto full blast in Aquarius, I feel. All right. Obviously, these transits are all changing. Next year, we have Neptune. We have Saturn moving into Aries. Aries is the first house. Neptune in Aries, could you imagine? Losing your fucking mind and not knowing where to go with it? Start strategizing how to utilize your mind now. Grab a book, read. You know what I mean? Find something that you're very interested in. Don't be lost when you're meant to go focus on yourself. That's what I feel. Saturn wants you right now to focus on structuring the energy of the subconscious so that when it comes to self, you know how to express yourself out to other people. You know how to face the world. You know how to, how do I say it? You're not afraid. You don't have fear. All right? That's what I feel. All right, so the first quarter moon in Sagittarius, it said, believe in your good luck. All right, so I feel like let spirit guide you. That is Jupiter's energy there with, you know, the first quarter moon in Sag. So what do I have out here? I've got Mercury with Gemini. I got Jupiter with Sag. That's interesting. I just heard Mercury in Sagittarius is the representation of the Eight of Wands. And that's fast incoming communication. I feel like you need to be on point when something's coming towards you like that. Where the hell is it? There it goes. Mercury in Sagittarius is energy, whereas the opposing energy of the Eight of Wands would be the Eight of, what is that, Swords. And Jupiter steps into Gemini this year, May 25th, May 24th of 2020, May 25th of 2024. I can't even get my words out. Damn you, Mercury retrograde. All right, Palace Athena and the Thinker card. Obviously, look at this, how the way it came out. I'm telling you, I know my shit. Don't play with me, guys. Y'all gonna love my channel because I know what I'm talking about. I'm gonna put y'all deal on everything you need to know. All right, as I'm learning, y'all gonna learn too. And I'm gonna want to get on y'all ass. I don't care. Okay. All right, I don't care. Where's that damn card? Here we go. All right, let's go. So I feel like, again, everything is lining up to get you to be at your best, because that's the last card that came on the bottom of that deck, is the Poised card. So releasing control. Listen, what energy is that? Taurus, down on the bottom, stepping into your power. I like that. All right. Listen. All right. It's been a big deal with Jupiter being in Taurus, because at this time, you know, is where we were meant to start getting creative. I don't know if you guys noticed, but look at how the prices have jacked up over everything. That's Taurus's energy, money. Look how beauty has been of significance. People making cosmetic lines, doing hair, braiding, starting like businesses pertaining to how do you call it, like, oh my god, I don't even, listen, I don't wear makeup, I do my own hair. Y'all see my eyebrows that look like shit. I don't care, all right, because I'm focusing my mind elsewhere. I'm not worrying about trying to impress people. Okay. But what I'm trying to say is, spirit, everything, okay, how can I explain this? Everything is expansive right now in Taurus's energy. Creativity, your self-esteem, your confidence. I'm kind of getting anything pertaining to like artistry, poetry, music, entertainment, getting yourself out there, because once Gemini gets here, when Jupiter steps into Gemini, Gemini is media. Gemini is sharing your ideas. Gemini is communication. All right. It is basically like doing projects, research projects, things like that. I'm getting like the news. I'm getting, what else? Transportation. Look at the crazy shit happening in the transportation right now. By the way, because Jupiter is the ruler of Sagittarius, and Sagittarius is the opposing sign to Gemini, when Jupiter steps into Gemini, it's at its detriment, meaning the energy is very uncomfortable. It's debilitated there. There you go. It's perfect. Perfect example. So when Jupiter steps into Gemini, everything that seems big as fuck, everything that glitters is not gold. Just letting you know. All right. You have to be able to speak your world into being, as the card would say. Utilize the the Jupiter energy to expand, grow, but be creative and manifest that way. Okay? I don't know. But this card over here with Taurus is saying first quarter moon in Taurus is releasing control. First quarter moon in Taurus happens when the sun is in Aquarius. So that's interesting because we're speaking about the thinking cards. Aquarius, intelligence. All right? Aquarius is so independent, so eccentric, meaning they're weird in their own fucking ways, all right? Very truthful sign, all right? Very original. I'm getting very detached, like to be on their own, doing their own thing, all right? But I feel that's the best way to strategize, focus on your wisdom, all right? It's becoming a very calculated person, I feel, all right? In which way you want to go. That's just releasing. I feel like put your hands up to spirit. I literally did that this year. I put my hands up. I said, everything that I go through, I don't give a shit. I won't stop doing what I want to do, what makes me happy. And I feel like now my channel's growing. Like, I need to be an inspiration to other people. All right. People out there, they have dreams. Who's gonna, make your dream come true unless it's you. So. All right, so I got stepping into your power with the first quarter moon in Aries. I got a lot of first quarter moon energy here. Holy shit. Listen, the first quarter moon is when the energy starts gaining momentum, is when you're being tested by the divine. And I see here Gemini, Taurus. Look at this. Aries, Taurus, Gemini, and then the opposing energy of Gemini is Sag. First 3 signs of the zodiac, and then the opposing energy of Sag when it comes to Gemini season. So the full moon in Sag could be significant, and or the full moon in Gemini could be significant from Gemini season to Sagittarius season, which is the middle of the year towards the end of the year. All right. I don't know. That's what I'm getting. All right. Make your shit pop off now. Anyway, what I was about to do is read out this first quarter moon energy to you. Give me a second. Okay. Here we go. So momentum, initiative, and magnetism. The first quarter moon is the phase of momentum, action, and making decisions. This is all due to the groundwork you've laid in the previous lunation, the waxing crescent moon phase. The moon is at its 90-degree angle to the sun and earth, appearing to be half illuminated and half in shadow. Widen your perspective and ready to act as momentum picks up. Notice any resistance you face. These are not signs that the idea is not going to work. Instead, take them as a challenge for you to rise to the occasion. Utilize your willpower and determination to power through this yang phase of the lunar cycle. Your efforts will be rewarded in time. So by the time something comes to culmination, right? So if we're speaking about the first quarter moon in Aries, then the full moon would be what? In Cancer. All right. So full moon in Cancer normally happens at the beginning of the year, Capricorn season. All right. First quarter moon in Taurus, sun in Aquarius, and the full moon will be in Leo. All right. We're speaking about first quarter moon in Gemini. That means that this would be the full moon in Virgo. All right. And then the first quarter moon in Sagittarius happens to be, what's that? Virgo season. So that means full moon in Pisces, which is a solar eclipse this year. Lunar eclipse, sorry. Full moon lunar eclipse in Pisces. That one happens on September 17th. All right, so whereas the full moon lunar eclipse in Pisces, very first eclipse in mutable energy. Because for the past year and a half or so, we've been in the Aries Libra axis with the solar eclipses and the lunar eclipses. This is the first change we're going to be experiencing. Guess who steps into the North Node and South Node next year? It's going to be Pisces and Virgo. I explained all this in a different reading, you guys. I'm not going to go deep into that. All right. So as I was speaking about the full moon in Gemini, there it is. All right. So embracing the flow of life right now. Things are going to change. Gemini's energy, mutable energy, needs you to start being adaptable to changes. All right. So let's put those away. Do I put the whole spread away? Fuck it. I'll lay them out up top. I need to hurry up because I don't want to have this reading go far, far, far too far. All right, so we got Venus, Imam Koli, debilitated. We got the dignified strength energy up there. So anytime the sun moves into a specific sign in which is meant to be having strength, meaning the sun in Aries right now is strength. Being with the North Node, even more strength. Chiron, focusing on healing. Mercury, how we're communicating, how we're presenting ourselves out. Venus is detriment in Aries, but I feel like the energy of calling in your emperor, all right? If you're a feminine, you're calling in your emperor. You want somebody there that's going the long haul with you, all right? So, but don't be fooled, all right? Because everything that glitter ain't gold. Don't let these niggas fool you. Let me see. Like, don't be dumb. Don't be stupid. What did I put back on my moonologies? All right, hold on, guys, because I don't think I need my screen anymore. I'm going to leave these up here. I don't want to forget any of these energies. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. And again, we saw all first quarter moon energy. So that's where the moon is gaining momentum and you're being tested by the divine. All right, I'm utilizing this whole Witch Tarot. Let's see what's happening here. Again, we were looking at Aquarius in the 12th house and the energy of Neptune. So a sun, moon, rising, Pisces energy. And or Pisces, wherever it falls in your chart. All right. So if you think about it, I can explain it to you this way. If you are an Aries, Pisces is your 12th house. If you're a Taurus, Pisces is your 11th house. If you are a Gemini, Pisces is your 10th house. Think about it that way. Go backwards in the astrological wheel. If you are a Cancer, Pisces is then in your 9th house. Okay. Oh gosh. Hold on. What do we have here? Oh, strength. Got it. Something pertaining to Leo's energy. So Leo season could be significant. Being courageous could be significant. Being loyal to what you're doing could be significant. Gaining power. All right, willpower behind what you're doing. Obviously, first quarter moon in Aries was here. Interesting, because first quarter moon in Scorpio is here as well. Both ruled by Mars. Mars is right now in Pisces. Okay, listen, I could go all day. So I'm kind of getting like gaining your strength back. All right, it's going to be a challenging time for the rest of this year. I feel this is what this is saying. This transit is big. It's humongous. All right. So 5 of Wands could be like challenge, competition. It could be where spirit is testing you. All right. So the challenge, being in the challenging position, it's perfect. Let me do this so you guys can kind of see what I got going on here. There we go. All right. What's the goal for this year? Whoa. Jupiter and Gemini. Look at the energy. Look at the energy. How you could be so stuck up in your damn head. We don't want that. We don't want that. You need to be grounded. Very grounded. Look, strength card is like literally blowing shit up from the past. You don't need that. You don't need to take chaos with you in the near future. You don't. All right. You're meant to shine. You're meant to be in the spotlight in your own way. All right. Get creative and do something. Yeah. See what I'm saying? Here we have the 3 of Cups. All right. So family, friends, having fun is going to help you get through the difficulties of the past. All right. This is technically Mercury in Cancer. I believe that card speaks about starting businesses from home. Let me look it up, because I got a lot of shit on my brain right now and I don't lie to you guys. Mercury in Cancer. History of events from the past and revival of old memories. Revisiting from a long lost acquaintance. Taking the advice of family and friends and studying in the home. All right. So again, you could be studying at home. Jupiter and Gemini. All right. That's the goal, is like get your mindset straight right now. I don't know. I've been studying and starting a business from home. That's how I'm coming. All right. I need to utilize this Jupiter energy as I'm, letting Uranus come through and hit my 4th house in a way where I'm meant to expand some way, somehow. All right. Because when Jupiter steps into my 5th house, guess what? I'm ready to be pertaining to my hobby, having fun. All right. Living in happiness and peace. 6 of Swords. It's like the energy of transition right now. That's what I feel. Like you're in between worlds right now. I feel that's what it is. Like you ready to go. You just ready to go. All right. You need to see the light at the end of the tunnel here, because you've probably been going through things over and over and over again and not seeing no sort of change. Look, round and round card is right there. You're utilizing the thinking mind to strategize and focus your wisdom elsewhere, and where you're utilizing that calculated action for your new life. That's what came out in those cards. Okie doke. What was that? Tell me me that was the Empress and I'm going to smack myself with it. Okay, so here it is. Taurus's energy. That's interesting because it came out in the gold. It's like you're meant to become the Empress. Abundant, prosperous, having everything that you've ever desired, living the luxurious life. All right. Look at this shit. Here's the Eight of Wands. Here's the Eight of Swords. I just said this energy. This is Mercury in Sagittarius. This is Jupiter in Gemini. The opposing energies. I'm on to something here. I don't know what that's all about, but I'm kind of getting like anything pertaining to being creative when it comes to utilizing wisdom and knowledge and utilizing the media is going to be of significance. Mark my words. All right, so Two of Cups. This is the energy of the divine feminine and masculine coming together. Technically, this card is the Venus in Cancer card. We just spoke about the new life energy, the birth of something new. All right, spirits there, read it out from the book. Oh, Jesus. Venus and Cancer birth. All right, so it says the Venus-Cancer combination describes someone with deeply sensitive romantic feelings. People with this planet sign aspect need stability and security in relationships, and demonstrable shows off affection are essential to their well-being. They care for the loved ones and things around them and expect them to be equally cherished in return. With Venus in this sign, the inevitable result of a perfect liaison. I hate that word. Anyway. With Venus in this sign, the inevitable result of a perfect liaison would be to set up home and produce a family. So long-term stability and security. All right. The desire to feed, protect, and nurture a happy home of children is foremost with this card. The home will be comfortably cluttered as possessions are kept and cared for in the same way as family. Venus Cancer personality types are good entertainers in their home, and having friends to visit is an important part of their home life. They spend time and care on making their environment look and feel aesthetically comfortable. The same goes for the garden, and the Venus Cancer combination is an indication of quite good taste in matters of interior and exterior style. So again, tuning into the energy of nature. Go do a garden. All right, start growing your own food. Y'all think I'm fucking playing? All right. The negative side of this combination is that the person described can become overpoweringly smothering and possessive. When this card is drawn in a reading, it may indicate a birth or other addition to the family. It can also show a need to make contact with one's mother or more generally family roots in order to discover the answer to the question asked. Did I not say the root card was of significance? Look at this, the Imam Koli. I'm not playing with y'all. And the energy and the comfort of home. This is the energy right here. Venus in Cancer. The Imam Koli is the fourth house. It's Cancer energy. Venus in Cancer. That's what I'm reading to you guys. All right. Now, it says the birth of a child, an adoption or an increase in the family, celebrations of an anniversary, or a reunion with childhood friends. If we see the Six of Cups comes up in this reading right now, that is people from the past, people that you've grown up with being of significance. So people pertaining to the energy of your roots, how you grew up, where you grew up. You could be moving back to your damn hometown. Who knows? Listen, let's keep going. All right, let's just keep going. All right, so this is just you birthing a new you this year. All right, this whole transit is going to be big. What else do we have for the reading? Whoa. Page of Wands. What's this? The Tower. You're going to feel that you are unexpectedly wanting to start something new. You could be literally, let me give an example. You could work for a hospital. All right. You could work for a hospital. Guess what? All of a sudden, you want to go teach art. You tired of wiping asses? You want to go teach children. That's what this energy is. I'm telling you right now. Because it's all about Jupiter's energy. Jupiter is someone that has higher knowledge about something or wanting to go learn something to teach to someone else. I never fucking knew I was going to start tarot, but I wanted to learn about astrology, and look how I'm doing it. I'm starting it. I'm utilizing the energy to be more so with my family at home, okay? And then it's just causing a whole different energy in what I like to do and what I find to be peaceful and happiness, all right? This is going to complete Unexpected changes when it comes to that Page of Wands energy and something creative. My mom calls me today. She goes, guess what? My doctor's leaving. I said, where's your doctor going? I don't know. He's leaving the practice. He's going to go do something else. Okay? Like, that's the energy. Okay, so 3 of Swords. All right, so people are going to be experiencing some sort of separation from what they're normally used to. All right, but this energy here speaks about Saturn and Libra. Saturn and Libra is someone that requires long and patient work. All right, Saturn's energy, Libra, to bring things back into balance. All right, so this requires what? Lots of concentration and lots of devotion and sacrifice. So the energy of needing to be isolated is of significance to be able to study from home. Get my drift? All right. This is going to be like something completely unexpected, and it requires, I'm telling you, it requires isolation. It requires some sort of sacrifice, so that way, even if it's a spiritual journey, it doesn't matter. That's how it started for me. I was like, I'm going on a spiritual journey. And everybody thought I was fucking crazy. If people are not going to support you, fuck them all. Fuck them all. Literally, fuck them all. All right? I need a time frame here. Spirit, can I have a time frame? Spirit says, don't worry, it's coming in fast. Literally, I feel like it's coming in fast. Look, a new beginning is coming in fast. The new opportunities are coming in fast. Wow, look. Even by Libra season. All right. Queen of Swords is Libra. Wow, Spirit said the solar eclipse in Libra. I just mentioned that energy. You heard the gap in the music. Don't play. That was confirmation. All right. What else do we have here? Wow. I'm feeling like air signs are going to be significant here. All right. So we have Pluto in Aquarius. Although it's going to retrograde back into Capricorn, it will go full blast in 2025. I'm seeing Gemini season being significant because Jupiter will be moving into Gemini. Sun in Gemini could be significant, as well as the Sun in Libra. All right. So I feel like Sun in Gemini is when it actually starts. All right. Because of the transition from Venus into technically Gemini energy. All right. Gemini is Mercury. 9 of Wands. Don't give up, guys. Whatever you're doing, do not give up. 9 of Wands is someone that puts in the work, does not stop until they've reached, like, they are not defeated in any way. The 9 of Wands is the energy of the moon in Sagittarius. By the way, this is second decan of Sagittarius season. What did I say was of significance for the second decan of Sag season? Let me take a look real quick, guys. Go back down to December. What's that? Hold on, you guys. We're gonna look at this. December 3rd through the 12th. All right. The 3rd through the 12th. Ooh, my sister is a second decan Sag. So whatever she's doing, she better not give up or I'll kick her in the ass. What am I looking at this second? All right, so here we got the new moon in Sag happens on the 1st. All right. Ooh. Mars goes retrograde in Leo December 6th. Okay. And you got to think about Mars, because this year Mars is going to be retrograde in both Cancer and in Leo. Mars in Cancer is at its detriment. Anyway, besides that, we got Venus entering Aquarius, Sirius entering Aquarius, Neptune's going to go direct. All of that happens on December 7th. On December 8th is the first quarter moon in Pisces. So the energy of contemplating and meditating could be of significance at that time too. All right, and then the full moon in Gemini. Full moon in Gemini happens in the last decan of Sag season. Sag season is what? Jupiter. All right, so growth, expansion. I'm getting wisdom, knowledge, abundance, prosperity, higher knowledge, spirituality, foreign travel. I'm getting philosophies, belief systems. What else has to do with Jupiter? Hold on, let me pull this shit up for you guys, because it's a bunch of shit in here that it speaks about. All All right, so it's all about good luck and fortune, success, development. All right, it's giving me confidence, generosity, tapping into the energy of philosophy. If you are needing to, meet with advisors and somehow investing in stuff, I'm getting it has to do with law, religion, mythology. All right, having like theory groups come together, banking, churches, and also has to do with inflations. All right, so I mean, let's take a look. What can be inflated at this time if we have Venus in Aquarius and Sirius in Aquarius? Sirius wants what? Self-care, nurturing, parenting, agriculture. Venus in Aquarius is more so the energy of detachment. All right. That's so crazy. Because Venus wants to detach more so from the mental state. So needing to be grounded at that time could be of significance. And then the same day, Neptune goes direct. You see how when the energy is like too much, one of the planets will be like, all right, listen, I give up. I'm going to help you out here. We're going to have Neptune go direct. All right, so you can get back on track. Let's step back into reality as where the review was. Where's your damn illusion going? Listen. All right, 9 of Wands. That's what we were speaking out. Don't give up. Whatever you're doing, don't give up. The 9 of Wands is the wounded warrior. Look at the picture. All right, no one defeats the 9 of Wands. This is Sag season, all right, specifically. So we're speaking about right before we hit Capricorn season, all right. 4 of Swords, the energy of Jupiter and Libra. This energy, again, I just spoke about it. All right, as Saturn and Libra speaks about the energy of devotion and sacrifice and all that good stuff, Jupiter and Libra wants you to be expansive. I'm kind of getting when I know that card speaks about learning a new language. What is it? Hold on a second. This could be like you learning different languages and shit. It says learning a language for a specific project, taking a chair meeting. It says being a spokesperson for someone unjustly accused, negotiating a business deal, or a marriage guidance. All right, so listen. If you're going to court for anything, if you have a complaint about something, if you feel someone's being unjustly accused, I'm kind of getting like, you don't give up. You keep fighting. You don't rest on that shit. Look at the energy. We're dealing with Pluto in Capricorn for the very last time. Government. Rule following. When we're speaking about the energy of structured organizations, these are institutions, businesses, huge businesses that think they can come run your fucking life. Listen, we want freedom. Freedom. I'm telling you, here's that Mars and Gemini energy. This is what they want to do to us. They want to keep us stuck at home, stuck in our fucking heads, and about to die. Listen, y'all figure it out if y'all want to. I'm trying to tell y'all, do something online. Because if that's what we're dealing with, guess what? Look at all them books on the damn bed. Put your head into something. Something. I don't care what it is. Let it be where you can grow your knowledge. That's all I'm saying. Look, what did I just say? The government wants to control. This is Capricorn. 10th house energy is the fucking devil. Anybody that is offering you the energy of, oh, look, I got ice cream and money for you. Fuck out of here. What else do you have to offer me? Is that long term? Because money can be spent. I can go spend 10 bands right now. Easily. Let them offer you a bonus for something. Oh, why don't you go back to school? We're going to pay such and such amount, and then you be in debt 5 years later because the shit that they want you to go to school for, you ain't even getting a fucking job in. Listen. Oh my God. How do you think they keep these banks alive? By people owing money. Okay. Wheel of Fortune. Look, shit's changing. Alright? I can't with my glasses right now. I'm getting pissed off. Wheel of Fortune. Shit is changing now. Alright? It's changing. Queen of Swords. We're cutting shit out that no longer serves us. 5 of Cups. Alright? All that loss, regret, sorrow from the fucking past. Out of that energy. Out of it completely. Y'all better start being brave. That's the very first card this deck started was the damn Strength card. What else do we have? Get creative. Page of Cups. Alright. Where am I at? 114. Queen of Cups. Utilize your intuition. You guys, use your discernment moving forward and what you choose to invest in. Use your discernment and what you choose to invest in. Alright? Let your intuition guide you. Let spirit guide you. If it feels right, go for it. If it doesn't feel right, if you feel like you're being screwed over, if you feel like you're not learning anything, if you feel that you're not expanding in any way, get out of there. Fast and fucking run. Alright? If people are wasting your time, run. Time is of the essence. I said it. Alright? Uranus is conjunct with Jupiter. If you're not on a path, pick one, stick to it, and go the long way. I don't know how else to say it. Alright. And I'm sorry if I speak very blunt, but this is just who I am. Alright, and I won't change that for anybody. I can be as spiritual as they come, but I can be as gangster as where I came from. Okay? Alright, let me get this out of here real quick. And I'll pull you guys a few crystals and we'll end the reading. Yeah. How'd you guys like the reading? I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what you think. Leave your comments. Please like and share. I mean, this is a huge thing this year, so everybody should be hearing about this. And I would love to be the one to put the word out there before anybody else, because I don't know if anybody can explain it the way that I did. I hope so. I didn't just start with this stuff, guys. I mean, my channel might be taking off now, but I've been studying for over 2 years now. Alright. And the way I got interested in doing all of this, I tapped into YouTube one day and I started listening to astrology videos, and this guy was speaking about transits and how everything was happening up there was it reflecting down here, and I was like, what are we getting ourselves into? What are we moving forward to in the future? I'm an Aquarius. I want to know all about the future, right? That's how this all started. So I hope I inspire the next person, however that's meant to come. All right, and if my phone falls, I'm sorry. I still haven't gotten a damn phone holder. All right, once my channel starts taking off, I think I'm going to set myself up with I'm gonna kind of get together like new decks, new equipment. I'm gonna try to get like a new laptop and everything so I can be more organized, because I feel like I'm gonna be doing this for a while. I hope so. Okay, I don't know if I have, I mean, listen, my astrology says I'm on the right path. I feel it, divinely guided. All right, it says here, solar light, intentionality, awareness, inner knowing, and self-confidence, conscious and awakened state, and clear expressions of your intentions. This card just came out for Gemini's reading, and I just did Gemini's reading. You guys can go check that out as well. All right, so 52, 5 and 2, that's 7th house energy could be significant. Holy shit. All right, so Labradorite, awakening to the magic within, mysteries and help from unexpected sources. So this is speaking all about like the mystery and synchronicities that you could be seeing right now. All right, so if you run across this reading, it was for a reason. 2 and 9, that's 11. 11 is the number of an awakening. All right. Dalmatian stone number 19 is the major arcana for the sun. Childlike joy and enthusiasm, playfulness, absurdity, humor, and laugh. So all about 5th house energy, in which Leo rules. All right, the sun is ruled by Leo. Or Leo's ruled by the sun, should I say. All right, I'm going to take those 3 cards. Let's see, 52. This. All right, so it says, solar light teaches us to be here now rather than lost in the past or gazing into the future. Meditation with this stone allows us to experience the wisdom of our journey thus far. It encourages us non-attachment and integration of all experiences, helping us to make choices in the moment from a higher perspective. I just want to share something with you guys. When I first started this channel, I literally was probably getting like 1 to 2 views a day and putting in long hours. I mean, like 30-minute videos, hour videos, but I never gave up. And here it is a year and a half later, close to 2 years, and it's finally taken off for me. But I feel like once you've gained your knowledge, you're going to attract your tribe. All right, so whether you're making videos at home cooking, If you are doing some sort of gardening and you know that this energy is coming up, start it. Start videos that people can watch. YouTube is everything right now. Like, everybody's like, how do I do this? Hold on, let me YouTube it. You get what I'm trying to say? So, listen. Whoever is meant to run across the energy, because that's how spirit works. Spirit puts these videos, I'm not even playing with y'all. Spirit puts these videos where you're meant to see it. You know how many videos I've never seen on my YouTube spread before? My feed is like, this is what you need to see. This is what you're going to be looking at now. Literally. I'm talking about tarot readers that I've probably learned a lot from. All right. We'll continue on. 29. All right. Labradorite. This one says, Labradorite is a stone of magic that opens up our third eye and assists us in seeing the unseen. We're speaking about unseen realms here, all right? Meditation with this stone illuminates our darker places and aspects which, once embraced and fully integrated, often turn out to be our strengths. See what I'm saying? Labradorite protects the energy field and can be utilized in magical workings, shamanic journeys, and astral traveling. So we're speaking about where we're going to in the near future. All right, spirituality, 7 realms of existence. We're starting here at the earth plane. Next is what? The astral plane. All right, so you guys need to get ready for things and experiences that you're going to be seeing here. All right, 19. Meditation with the Dalmatian stone can assist us in finding the place within that remembers what joy feels like. It teaches that it is necessary to throw off the shackles of our burdens, and now and then, after all, we are not just here to survive, and this stone asks us to dance, sing, laugh, play, and enjoy life, savoring what feels to be like, or what it is to feel alive. All right, we're going to be going through a difficult time this year, because this is probably one of the hardest years before we start actually experiencing some change. All right, so you guys live your life to the fullest, have fun, embrace the inner child, but overall remain studious, because it's going to be most important. I love you guys. I'm leaving the reading there.